Hey world, Brian here, fork in the road. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different thing. No food, no beaches, no crazy debauchery. I'm just going to try to do a standard issue visa run. I'm in Indonesia. I've done visa runs in many countries in Southeast Asia, but it's my first time in Indonesia. So we're going to go and do a visa run. I heard the process here is a little bit more tricky than the typical country. So we're going to head to the visa office right now. I think I have my ducks in a line from all the information I've gathered from online and the people that stay here. But we're going to head there right now on the bike and see if we can get it, at least the process started. Let's go. I have arrived. I'm pretty close anyways to the immigration where you extend your visa. Keep in mind it does close like most immigration offices in Southeast Asia, maybe around the world, for lunchtime. The one here closes at 12 to 1 and they reopen at 1. It's about 11:30 right now, so I'm gonna go in and take a peek and see what I can get done in the next like 20-30 minutes. And if not, I'll kind of linger around for an hour and get in line or wait until they reopen at 1. Let's go check it out. Okay, so I kind of did stage 1 here. I walked into a line. This nice lady helped me go on my phone and like apply for the first part of the visa. I had to put my information, my passport information, my where I'm staying, my flight, just minor details about myself. Nothing about how much money I have in the bank account. I was curious if they're going to ask for how much money I have, like a bank statement. Now I'm going to another line to process the payment, and then I wait on my phone for it to go from a processing payment to the next stage of waiting verification. So we're gonna go pay right now. Okay, I've made the payment. It was 500,000 rupiah. I was hoping to be able to pay with my credit card, but they didn't allow me to do that here. It was like a debit, some kind of debit card thing you need to have, or cash only. So I ended up paying with cash, 500,000 rupiah. It's about like 46 Canadian dollars. It was the same cost when I flew into the country. You pay 500,000 rupiah just to get here, visa on arrival in the airport. So I'm gonna go back to the next desk. She said I'm gonna have to scan a QR code to go to the other location because I can't complete this process here. And my phone, there's a thing that's gonna change over from after you process a payment to processing verification. So that process takes about 30 minutes for it to change over on your phone before I arrive at the next location. I'll have to show it to them, which is fine because it's almost 12 o'clock and these immigration offices are gonna close for about an hour. So I was able to get here and kind of complete at least the starting process here, which is a minor success for myself. So we'll scan this and we'll find the next location I need to go to, and maybe we'll grab some lunch and kill some time and then get to the next place and see what we can do there and how much we can accomplish today. But so far, we're good to go. On to the next place. All right. Second location, I'm here. It's about 12:30. It's called, I don't know if you can see that, Benoa Square, B-N-O-A Square. They've got a little barista at the bottom. It's supposed to be on the second floor here, so if you come and you're trying to do your visa extension and you're in the Canggu area and you go to the first place that I went to, they might tell you to come here for your second stop. I don't know. Immigrations are never always so straightforward. And that's why I'm doing this video, to make things a little more easier for people that want to go online and check out the process. So it's 12:30. I'm gonna go upstairs and see where exactly I need to go. If there's a line, if there is, I'll hop into it and get myself prepared to not have to wait as long. And if there isn't, I might come look around and maybe grab a bite to eat somewhere. So we'll see. Let's go check it out. Okay, I'm up here. It looks like they maybe are open, but I just updated my phone here, as you can see here. And now it says waiting for verification. Before where it says waiting for verification now, it says waiting for processing fee. So it looks like it's updated itself. So we'll go inside, see what this line looks like, and try and get into a queue and see what happens. Okay, I checked in. They gave me a ticket number with a QR code. This place is going to be opening again for service in about half an hour, 20 minutes from now. So I'm just sitting in this waiting area here, and I wait. That's what you do here. And I'm going to be, I think they call it verifying. So they're going to verify my visa. I've already paid for everything, so we'll see. We'll see. Essentially, we'll see. I'll let you know how it turns out. Stick around. And maybe you'll be done today. Maybe I'll have to come back. I'm not 100% sure. Well, I finished. Went very smoothly. The place opened up again for operation at like 1 o'clock. I got my ticket that I showed you, got myself in queue. I waited for maybe like, I think it was about 13 minutes after they opened up at 1 o'clock. And I got to the line, talked to a lady. I showed her my phone, explained to her how I went to a different location, and they told me to come to this location after I had paid and processed my online application. And she said, okay, you just have to wait now. On Monday, it should tell you on your phone, on that application or on that website that I was on, it should go from waiting to be processed to be finished. And she said I don't need to come back in here. She said I'm good to go. So looks like it was just 2 stops. I have been hearing a lot of things from people that had extended their visas, telling me if you did the cheapest option, which is paying 500,000 rupiah, not going through an independent travel consultant agency where they charge you more, you pay almost twice the price, sometimes more. It's like sometimes 900,000 rupiah or 1,500 rupiah, opposed to the standard issue price of doing it yourself for 500,000. So I don't need to go back. I'm just done today. 2 stops. You could maybe have not done what I done, and if you go to the right location for the area you're staying in, if I would have just came here at the beginning, I was under the impression, based on what you told me, that I could have just come to one time and did it instead of going to 2 places. So depends on where you're staying. Do your research, figure out what location is the closest to where you're staying, and maybe you could reduce the running around to just going to one place. So there is an option to do it online. If you apply for your visa online before you get to the airport, instead of doing what I did, the visa on arrival at the airport, or if you get to the airport and you do it all online at the airport, you do have the option, from what I've been told, to just do it all online and not even go to an immigration office. But today, this was the process of actually going to the immigration office and showing you how that process plays out. So if you come here, watch this video, I feel like it was a good experience today to do it. You hear so many things when you're traveling from different people that are traveling in the same country as you. They say, oh, it took me this long, and then someone else says it took them this long. It may vary for every country you're in. I'm from Canada, so maybe it is different for someone that's from Turkey or someone that's from America, so that is a factor. But for me today, it went pretty smoothly, and I'm pretty happy with the process. The lines weren't too long. Both places I went to, very short. I basically stood in 3 lines today. So the very first line, she helped me on my phone. Second line, I paid for it. The third line, I came here and dealt with a lady. So technically 4 lines. I had to get a little piece of paper to get that queue, but all the lines are very short. So I'm pretty happy. Signing off. Bali, Indonesia, visa run complete. Not 100% done yet, but for me, I'm gonna call it done. Hopefully the processing goes well, and in a week from now I should have my email telling me that it's finalized. So that's it. Bali, Indonesia, sending your visa. Not as difficult as some people may lead you to believe it is. At least it wasn't for me so far today. Not as easy as some countries though. Some countries are definitely easier than this, but not too hard. We're out of here.